Right. Oh. Everything seems kosher. Check everything's working. Right, okay, so I'm going to go to my library and I've got, just need to turn on the right channel. Hello to anyone who is in my channel, whoever you may be. Just going to try and remember how to do this. Oh yeah. Like that. Okay, so I'm loading up the workbench. Now, I have my post-it notes pad in front of me, which is about as on rock and roll as you can get, but to be honest, trying to do things freehand is very, very awkward. By freehand, I mean, you know, trying just to make shit work without making notes. Anyway, I hope you all had a nice 2020 or 2020 Eve. I had a lovely 2020. The year will only be what you make of it, you know, and if you enter into it determined that you're going to be sad and stressed, you will be sad and stressed. Whereas if you enter into it with the old PMA that, you know, everyone always used to say, ooh, positive mental attitude, weirdly enough it helps. So be in the moment, don't be in the past, don't be in the future. Think about today. That's the cool thing. Also again, thanks to my patrons. We have Sasha Hendricks and Trevor Lyde. Trevor went in at a higher level, and Sasha's gone in on the keeping it going level, and both are very much appreciated. Right, now come on, load. 95% isn't enough. People don't want to sit and stare at this beach. Is it a beach? It's a beach. Now, there are a few, three viewers. There are a few things that I'm going to be doing over the next while with the wiki. One of which is that I have to adjust the water and some water issues. Now, I'm using an older version of water at the moment, and I suspect that newer versions will almost certainly be a lot better. Thank you, Emmanuel Gonzalez, who likes what he sees. I like you too, Emmanuel. Now then, I need to do a walk around here and kind of look and see what I'm doing. Now, it was tempting. I deleted a while ago now. This will be lovely and smooth, by the way. A while ago, I deleted the animals and the basic animal infrastructure from the wiki so that I could, because basically I was pushing far too fast towards like making it look lived in when it wasn't. So, oh, that's nice. Sorry, someone just posted something, and that was Mr. Squid, veteran of 3D Palace. Now then, Squid to me, that's Mr. Squid to you. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Now, I've been looking at some articles about gameplay and stuff. Ignore the water because the simulation hasn't started yet, which is why it's so clean. And, oh, someone else. Hello, Vasto, how are you? Welcome aboard. Lovely to see you here. Anyway, what I'm doing is I'm going over it because, I mean, I know where parts of this are supposed to be, you know, the bits that are adventures and so on, and the bits that kind of make the interaction, but I need to make sure that it's going to last long enough. Now, in the first day, which is not even a full level, basically what happens is you arrive here, you talk to the captain, you go over here, you get the fuel, you go up here, you fuel this in the engine room where the generator is, and yes, the light is pretty flat. I'll turn the speed back down again. Okay, so you do that. Now over here, this is where I need a wiring board because I don't have one. Also, there appears to be possibly a missing decal. Let's see what's happened here. I'm going to turn the snap off. I thought as much. That decal was playing about. We'll just bring the window back through here. There we are. Gives me a chance to go through and fix. Now you see here, for example, we have some Z fighting going on with this one, which is caused obviously by an overlap there. And if I move it, the overlap's not getting fixed at the minute. So I'll look down here. The thing is, I really want to avoid this kind of heavy bleed, which you can see there. We'll see, I'll come back to it. I might put a prop in the way. Anyway. Right, 5 viewers in my chat. So what I'm going to have to do is I need to build a fuse box for the engine room. So I'm going to make a note of that. Now, where is my beautiful little note? Oh, here it is. Oh, hello, cat. Yes, I can see you. So, what I'm doing is I'm bringing out my notebook. I'm going to need a new one of these soon because this is literally filled. And in my notebook, this is a pencil. I don't want a pencil. Oh, I was about to pick up my pencil. Aha, my nice pen. Now then. What I'm going to do, by the way, feel free to chat, by the way, if you want to, you know, if you can hear me, great. If you can't, be bemused by my mining. So, assets that I need to create. Okay, because I had some assets, but I've deleted them because I didn't want them anymore because they weren't right. So, engine room switches. Now, a piece for that is that we could do a thing where it's like, hey, let's find the handle for the switches, but I think that's a bit crap. Right, so engine room switches. Now, I could do a sub quest where look for handle, you know, look for throw switch, which could again be a prank by other keepers. And it's just something to think about for the longevity of the game. Okay, so we need the engine room switches and a possible look for the throw switch. So I'm going to decide about that. I'll probably design it and build it and then come back to it. Now, another thing I need to work on is, let me see, I've got this room here which won't be used for a while, but I need new doors, including variants. Work via the blueprint. Because what I need to do is, I've already got an existing blueprint that I'm using for the doors, but I'm going to basically refine the blueprint for the doors and allow it so I can use custom doors and things. Because this one, for example, will have a metal door. This one over here will have a wooden door. Things like this, okay? And all the doors have keyholes, etc, etc, etc. Now then, over here, even though this isn't used until, you know, later, so I'll put this on the later pile, we need a new hinge. Because that's a nice hinge, but it's not very interesting yet. Okay, so we need the new hinge. So that's one. Now then, what else am I going to be doing? Oh, a multi-stream. What does this multi-stream tab do? Well, it does say there's stream chat. I just can't participate in it. That's a shame. Okay, so Cobs Knob, or whatever the fuck I'm going to call the island way off there in the distance, I'll deal with soon. That's just a breaker island. I would like to introduce a cave, possibly, in the key area. Okay, just to allow storing. Now, if we go up here, okay, so we can see that what we've got to do is go from up here all the way up the staircase, past this bit, okay, where my old block is, up to here, follow the signs, and up to here. Now then, I want to fence off the west side of Ireland. And we'll say it's ostensibly for safety. And I'm aware that, you know, me talking about how I'm editing things isn't particularly fascinating, but we'll get to the interesting stuff eventually, I promise. Now, over here. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to close off observatory. I'm going to keep access to the little huts here, but I need to furnish the horn hut. What is it used for? Okay, next. Over here. So, making a good list here of things that need to address. I need to look inside my lighthouse. Furnish. Inside of house. It's a starred item. I put stars on items that I believe are more important. Now if I go all the way up, okay, we can see, for example, this is rough as shit. Okay, really rough. Fix top of lighthouse. Now I realise that, like, you know, if you keep basically polishing your turd, all you end up with is a really shiny turd. Well, actually you end up with really messy hands. However, I do need to work on this, okay, because this is real basic stuff. Now in actual fact, this should be made out of lots of parts, so not enough parts. Okay, because this is a mistake that we all make. It's very easy to just go, oh, I'll stick a texture on it, and so we end up making something like this, which, you know, doesn't have a whole lot of bits to it. But in actual fact, really, I mean, look, you can see there. Okay, this is too low a detail, far too low a detail. So we need to really think about these things. Well, I do anyway. Now, another thing that I've got to think about is, obviously, I don't want people to be able to escape down here to the west side. I mean, they can if they want, but, you know. Now I'm going to replace the block. Which I'm working on. That's a star thing. I need to. I'll leave the underground temple for the minute, okay? Because it's tempting to like rip everything out, but I'm not starting everything from scratch. I mean, if I come over here and go in, I can see that this is working okay for me. You know. I'm going to expand on this though. So expand. Crypt. I need to furnish the library. I need to furnish the temple. Need to set dress the village. Okay, so let's come up here and out. Now down here, where this is, I've got a whole new area that I'll consider. Okay, because this doesn't do anything and could be useful in time. So that's something to consider. So, north side of the island, well, northwest. Okay, so I'm going to develop something into the northwest side of the island that's going to be used for the secondary days. Now the mine. We have a mine over here, and my mine, while mine, needs some work. So I'm going to expand the mine. Right, okay, so if I go down here, I'll just have a quick look at the mine. Okay, we can see it comes down this water here, which is relatively useless. What's through here? What's beyond here? A wall. What's beyond this wall? More wall. You know what might be useful is a teleport trick. So, teleport seamlessly. Or low level. Anyone in the is there any, oh god, look at my GPU, it's fucking zooming away. If anyone is in the live stream and can hear my voice, I would be interested to hear your opinion in a game. I did want to keep this all open world, but on the other hand, certain areas that could be large, like the cave here, maybe they should be loading levels. Maybe. There's a second cave here, which I'm going to take advantage of. I've got a cube here. Marker. Develop that cave by the cave marker. So has anyone, I don't, hang on, I'll have a look in multi-stream just in case anyone said anything. Very much doubt it, because you're all silent, aren't you? Like the grave. Okay, so hashtag develop link cave where marker. I've called it cave marker, I believe. Is okay, so that's 2 pages of tasks plus a supplementary page of tasks I've got now. I'll put these all up onto a Trello board later as well. Okay, so next, because you know we all like progress, don't we? Now then, I've talked about the temple. I need to furnish the temple. I need new island standing stones. And mystical items. Okay, so they'll be coming too. Next. The village is fine. Could do with making a small port for the village. So I'll make a small port for the village. This all feeds in obviously to the stuff that I've been doing on my main whiteboard. Now there should be a rock all the way over there. I have a feeling it may be outside the bounds. So let me just change my skybox mesh to 75 by 75 by 75. Ah, where's it gone? And increase my speed again. Now I know it was over here. I have a suspicion it might be on the other side of this dome. No, it's not. Oh shit, there it is. Okay, so this is, as you can see, far too low down and high up in the water, unfortunately. So I need to expand my skybox to 100. Okay, and that way we can actually see this feckin' rock. And we're going to develop this. So I'm going to put it into a new folder. And the new folder I'm going to call Connor's Rock. Why not? Connor's Rock. I see that I no longer have to use underscores, which is nice. So, hello, why are you overheating like crazy? If anyone would like to see what my graphics card's up to, there you go. Looks a lot like it's freezing, doesn't it? Well, my memory clock's dropped like a stone. Right, so here it is. So, Connor's Rock, and I'm going to move that to just my base template here. So that is now under there. And I should see, here we are, Connor's Rock. Now I need to change the name of this. Connor's Rock Land 1. Okay, that way I can add more to this when I need to. You'll also notice my shaders are now compiling because I've started using some items. So I'm going to expand Connor's Rock. Now I'm going to go back to my second Lighthouse, which is all the way over there. So there we go. Takes a while to get to. A lot of ocean here. Okay, so if I come over to here and turn my speed down to 4 again. Okay, so here we can see that I have a bedroom. Now, do I have space for an actual other bloody bedroom? You know what, I'm willing to bet that I do. So I'm going to create third bedroom. Okay, now, something I've noticed, okay, and if I notice it, I can guarantee every fucking person's going to notice it, is outside toilet. So, create outside toilet. And I need to dress the outside of Lighthouse. And I also need to build a garden. Okay, so I've got these. Now I need to put these into a usable and orderly way. This is the part where everyone gets bored, okay? This is just, you know, assets to create and edit. This doesn't even list which assets need to be made now. So, let's see. I'm going to grab my Chrome. Now, I use Trello quite a lot because I like it. Okay, so hey Trello. Now then, I've got my Wiki Board here. And as I can see, my Wiki Board is currently, well, some of this is like not one I want, so I'm going to have to create a new Wiki Board here, which I'm going to call the Wiki 2021 board, okay, because I can create boards. So that one's starred anyway. cgpirates.com, that's me. Add a new board. Create board. I've used 8 of my 10 free boards. I don't care. There we are. So I'm going to create the board. I'm going to make it a nice colour with a mountainy thing in the background. There we are. So there's my board. Right. So let me see. Areas that need to be worked on. Okay, so let's come into this, and I can't believe it. You see, you're probably going to have some fun watching me do some cello now, rather than doing game dev. I do apologise. Anyway, let's see. So, areas that need to be worked on. So, engine room switches. Engine room. Well, I'll add the engine room lever thing to another one on that. So, next. New doors, including variants. Fence off. Fence off the west side of the island. Close off the observatory. Oh, forgot one. Create a route to the village. Furnish the horn hut. Could be a little science lab thing. Furnish the inside of the lighthouse. Build the top of the lighthouse. Refurnish the inside of the top of the lighthouse. Next, replace the block. Expand the crypt. Furnish the library. Furnish the temple. Set just the village. More. What else do we need to do? Develop the new side of the island. Northwest side of the island, sorry. Hidden at first. Expand the 9. Okay. Develop some link caves. Marker, cave marker is. New island standing stones. And mystical items. Small port for the village. Interconnected looping boat journey between quay and village. Expand Connor's Rock. Create a third bedroom. Create an outside toilet. Just the outside lighthouse. Build a garden. Okay, so these are my current tasks that I have to do. Okay, now, areas that need to be worked on. Working on. Work on this. So this is where I'm going to put things that I've worked on. Created, but not in game. Created and in game. Rejected. Okay, so now, so I have these lists here, and the first one that I need to look at is, well, I've got my engine room switches. New doors including variants. I think the doors are really, really critical. So new doors including variants. Okay, so oh, hello Roman, how are you? No one commenting wow. Hi Roman, no, I'm developing. This is what I do, dude. I'm nearly 50. This is literally what I do. This isn't really a how-to. This isn't a tutorial. I just like doing this shit. So, you know, feel free to join in. With the microphone, let me just check the microphone for you, Peter. Because I've got a suspicion my audio input capture be fucked. Let's have a look. Done. Okay, tell me if that's an improvement. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna get the cat in. Right, sorry about that. Like I say, the only time I actually see when people are chatting is if it appears on my screen for some obscure reason. So I shall assume that Roman is asking me perhaps on YouTube. Ah, there you are, I can see it. Did I miss the answer? No one commenting, no one commenting. Who is accepting this vlog as social credit? Are you getting college credits for live streaming? Other developers? I don't know. You'll need to explain a little bit, to be honest, Roman, because I don't fully understand. Anyway, oh great, thanks Peter. It's because I had the wrong microphone turned on. Yeah, no worries man, don't worry about it. I can still see shit in here. Right, okay, so new doors including variants. So for that, I'm going to have to go into my blueprints. Now I do have some stuff I can use in this. So blueprint. Doors, BP door abstract class, so file new level. Actually no, I should already have something I can use in this. So content, days, workbench. Go on, load workbench. Okay, what is this and why did I build it? I must have built it quite a while ago. Oh, I see, it's a door, probably. Yeah, it looks like an old door. Go fig. Okay, so BP stone door, groovy. Play. Okay, well, look at this stuff. BP stone door. Where the hell did I say BP stone door to? Let's have a look at it. I've got a feeling that I've already done some of the work on this, so let's have a look. It certainly looks like I have. We've got the open and closing custom events and stuff like that. Open curves and close curves, so that's all our variables. Opening and closing the inverted opening side. There's our construction script. Okay, so where the hell is... That's probably under assets. Roman stone door blueprints. BP stone door. Now, it would be helpful in the construction script if I had a way of getting the mesh for the door, which I currently do not. So, door inherited, there it is. Construction script. In my construction script, I want to be able to get the door, so I'm going to set its static mesh used by this instance. I'm going to do this over here where it's out of the way as well. Okay, so for the new mesh, I'm going to promote this to a local variable. Here we are, new local variable 0 equals it. And this is actually a mesh, so I'm going to change its name to door mesh. Okay, and now it will ask for a mesh to be used as the door. Next it's going to ask for the texture. Okay, now at the moment, yeah, we can do that. So door inherited, now we want door mesh texture. So let me see, add material, set static material, set the value of static materials. And promote to local variable. Now this has given me an array. Hell, why not? So I'm going to compile and save. Okay, get rid of those. I'm going to set this just as a variable. Door mesh. Okay, door mesh goes there, and then for this one, and this is going to be materials. Okay, that way we've got the correct materials for it. Next, I'm going to set my target as my door. Welcome aboard, Peter. Nice to have you here. Right, so for the door, I'm going to set its material. There we are, set material. And excellent. Cheers, Peter. Hello, Thorn. How are you?
You working?
Yeah, I'm just doing some stuff on Unreal Engine again. Yeah. How are you?
Tired.
Get some rest, man. You been up long?
No clue.
Don't worry about it, man. I've got no idea how long I've been up for.
Do we have any prawns on?
Prawns, a few, yeah. Help yourself down the top of the freezer.
Yeah, I was thinking of making ramen.
Go ahead.
If I knew how.
Okay, very, very easy. Take that cup, clean it out, fill it with water, put it in the pan, boil it. Add the prawns, the powder, the noodles. Job done. Okay, so we've got its parents' construction script, and then it's going to do our construction script. I think it's the safest bet here. So that to that to there. Okay, so I'm going to set its relative location and all that shit. Next, do a compile and save, so I can see everything's working the way it should be. And now if I select on my door, it no longer has a door in it because I haven't set one. So I now need to make my, get rid of that one, door mesh and door material visible. Okay, now my door mesh. There we are, door asset 2, in it goes. So that works, great. Door material, no worries Peter. The door material is already on the door, so I'm not going to bother changing that, so I'll just click play. Door opens, door closes again. Fantabulous. Makes me happy. Excellent. Now the other things I can do with this, there should be, right after I pass through, jam the door. So now if I click play, perfect. Okay, so I know that's working now. Alright, so let's pull up my board, create a new list. Okay, so this details what I'm currently doing. So work on this, details. New door including variants. So door blueprint is working. Add it in the ability to swap out meshes.
Are you sure it's only 1 cup full?
1 cup to the brim. You can add a little bit more if you want plenty of juice. It makes it less strong, obviously, if you add a little bit more. Add 1 1/4. It's quite happy with about half a litre. Right. I'll put this in a variable use door area because I think that's more useful. Right. Right click, fix up redirectors.
So what's happening tomorrow?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. I'm probably going to have to go to the shop, get some milk. I definitely need some pop because I haven't got any. I might have to go up to the top to go and get some, to be honest. Because I am getting thirsty.
The top shop, I'll go with you.
No worries, I'll let you know if you're still awake.
Oh, I will be. I've got raid in 2 hours.
2 hours, right. I know your brother wanted to go on a walk, so I might send him a message as well. Pardon?
What wanted to go to?
No, law. Right. Okay, let's have a look at this actual blueprint, which I'm going to change from BP stone door to variable use door. To all my viewers who are wondering what I'm doing this. There you go. So that should keep you busy. Right. Put a comment. Change the door mesh and the door material. Now I need to also change a few other things. So I'm going to bring this back here. And change the door frame. So set mesh, and for this one the new mesh is going to be another variable which I'm going to call door frame mesh. Door frame mesh, open that little eyeball up, drag it in. Well, it's already in, I don't need to drag it in. There we go, put it there. Now for the door frame mesh, I'm also going to need material. There we go. And so for the material for this, I'm going to put a new variable out. I'll call this door frame material. Like so. Clunk. Okay, so compile and save. Next. I'm going to move these over to here. And just connect that to there. And that to there. Okay, and just feed that into there. Now, with the door frame working, I'm going to change the door frame mesh. So change door frame mesh and material. Give me a lot of expandability here, just in case you're wondering. Next. Am I doing this for extra student credit? I'm trying to imagine me at university. I'm like, fuck all, yeah. Christ. Right, next, handle. Let's go to the viewport. Right, there's the handle, and the handle is currently somewhere else. Okay, so well, let's have a look at this. If we get my door frame, just static mesh here, I'll just change this to variable use door, Roman stone door, way, meshes. Put that to there. Nope, wrong one. God, I'm an idiot. That one into there. Now then, we do have a door handle, which is up here for some obscure reason that I can't remember, but I'm sure it made sense at the time, probably just to move it the hell out of the way. For the door itself, well, we have a door mesh apparently. So, handle. Here is our door handle. That would be helpful if I could actually see my door. So, just try putting in a door asset. And see roughly how wide it's supposed to be, which is a help. There, move that to there. Okay, next then I can change handle. So, pile, save, done. So there's a door handle there and there. It's not quite long enough, but it'll do. Okay, Roman stone doorway, variable use door. Go back into that. Viewport. I can see that we're doing some fun scaling up and down as we do this, you see. So. Just want to make sure that the handle is not a floater. There we go, compile and save. Okay, so now I can change the handle should I so want, and it won't cause me a whole world of grief. And trust me, I am going to have to change this handle a little bit. I may just scale it wide a bit here as well. What I'll do for the moment is a temporary solution. extremely temporary solution, I think. It'll do. Right, next. Compile. Okay, let's come down here. Now I need to adjust my door handly things. So event graph. Okay, construction script. Let's bring this over here because I need to adjust my doer endel. So handle. Set mesh. Set material. Bind the two together. Make a handle mesh. And a variable handle material. Okay, so both these need to be visible. Then that comes into there and leaves via there. Put a node in just to route things a little easier. Plonk, plonk, plonk. Everything goes down the hill. Cheerleaders come out for smoochies. Okay, sign this part up, hit C. Okay, so now the door handle mesh material is done. Compile and save. Okay, so if I look at this, make sure it's clicked. So door mesh, door material, door frame material, handle mesh, handle material. Great. Is it locked? No. Jammed? Off we go to it. Yes. Click play. I don't think the door handle actually has a mesh at the moment, so let's see. Yeah, we don't have a door here. Door handle, so assets, content. I know HE has some, so sorry, H mechanics. So doors, meshes, SM door handle. Yeah, hit play. Need a little bit of tweakage. Perfect. Okay, so save. Okay, so let's look at this now. Dog. Oh my goodness, it is. Ah, go figs. Hey. So, how long have I been doing this? Oh, nearly an hour. Cool. Okay. Can I add these details into this? No, it's a shame. Okay, so let's create, but not in game yet. I may consider windows as well. Okay, so new doors including variants are added to in this. change the door sounds. So, tasks. Gonna add door. Add door opening and closing customization options. That means for sound. Okay, so now I can do some modification to that. Can I customize the door opening speed, etc.? I have no problem, I suspect, doing that, but I shall look into it. What else? Okay, I'm going to create a library of 5x5x5 doors, frames and handles. So that gives 5 times 5 times 5, so 125 variations. Now then, if I'm working through each of these tasks, like basically one at a time. So this is the new doors variant. Bloody hell. I need to find what the trigger mesh is as well. Okay, I need to customize that a bit. Right, so that's made some progress on there. I've lost loads of my viewers because they're all probably bored stupid. Hooray. So, what else? Well, I can check the doors work okay just by putting it into a temple for use. So, first of all, doors. I'll go back to here. I have been using the horror mechanic set because it's really well built and stopped me having to do a load of other stuff. Variable use doors, blueprints. So I'll put that into door assets. Okay, that way I can keep everything tidy and I know where everything is. Okay, now right click and fix up redirections and then delete. There, it's gone. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my recent level, so recent levels, and I want to go to my clean template. Okay, now in my clean template I already adjusted the height of door frames, so let's go down to here, and I want to check if I can use a variable use door in this. Okay, so it's reaching the top and the bottom, which is always good. Assets. Let's pull the door across. Door asset. There, like that. Okay, now I can reverse the entire door. Right click, play from here. Nice. And I'm aware, by the way, there is breaking down there. That is a tessellation problem, which I'll be fixing. So I just want to make sure that this is working okay. Now, if it fits here, it fits everywhere. So that's great. So that means that now I can focus on creating the actual doorways. And that's only been an hour, which isn't too bad. I think it's been an hour. Yep. Oh, dear mate. Oh. So that's good news. Okay. I don't know if anyone else is watching this. You can comment by typing little words in the texty thing if you want to. I'm always interested in what people have to suggest and say. I think I'm going to add Interactive windows, maybe. And I shall look at this because I know most of my windows happen to be the same size and shape. So I'll put this up here just to have a look at. I don't think it's an essential actually, so I'll bring it down to the bottom. Okay, so interactive windows, because they don't feed into the plot, they just be a, you know, a sound thing. Okay. What are we doing this? Closing the opening sounds. And let's have a look. We have opening curve, closing curve, opening angle, current angle, finished, playing sound, play sound F. Okay, so it does play a sound. What sound is it playing though? So, opening and closing. So when we set it to play, I can smell noodles, interesting. When I set it to play, update, goes over here, sets the current angle, does an F interp, gets the world data seconds, maps the range clamped, changes some of the details over here. Very well written little piece of kit this. Set collision responses, play opening sound, and play closing sound. Now then we do have an opening and closing sound, so open sound. Play open sound, and here's the sound here, SC door open. Now then, let me just check the door itself. Open, invert inside, start open, clunk, clunk, we can do those. Is it locked, rendering, does it have a collision, does it have an actor? So the sound is non-customizable. So if I browse down to SC door open, hello. I can create this as a variable, which is now called presumably open sound. No, but it's going to be. Okay, compile, save, and there's SC door open and door close sound. Okay. I am changing basically the core of this actual thing here. It should in turn feed down to, there it is, open sound and close sound. So open sound would be that one. Like that. Play from here. Cool, okay, so I've got the opening sound here now. So if I go to play close sound, which is going to go all the way back here to root as well, I can now promote this to a variable. Okay, and for this sound here, this will be closed sound, which is also visible. Okay, so let's bring this back to our variable use door, and now we have SC door close. Excellent. Okay, so I've done the opening and closing on my door. I did. So I can adjust it. I don't know if I'm going to or not, but I can. Let's go back to my event graph. So here's my sequence. Is it open? Is it closed? Collision response. A selector, setter, lots of flags. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so most of the variance I need for this now is actually building the assets that I'm going to be using. So that's really cool. Hooray. Okay, so I look at my notes for today. Things have gone well. I can put a line through that. I need to do some 3D, which I might well do tomorrow before I do my other jobs. My GPU is 58 degrees. Memory clock is currently at 14,002. And my GPU clock is currently at 2010. So, don't know what that means. Bound to be good though. Okay, well, I am going to go to the ending stream. It's been lovely hanging out with you as usual. Do remember, 2021 is what you make of it. It's a number. And the decision on how good it is up to you.